beats of my heart. I can't say no. It's ripping me up.
Hello everyone and welcome to our presentations. My name is Minh, leader of Team 5 and also a member of Gen Z. Today, my team will introduce about the mathematics of finance. So what exactly is it? Let's make short brief, shall we? Mathematics of finance describe the application of mathematics and mathematical modeling to solve financial problems. It is something sometimes referred to as quantitative finance, financial engineering, and computational finance. If you haven't understood it yet, don't worry. We will come next to our member to show it more details for everyone to understand it. Shall we?
So, hello everyone, my name is Ngân, I'm from group 5 and today I will introduce the index numbers to you. What is index number? This is in economics and finance, an index is a statistical measure of change in a representative group of individual data points. This data may be derived from any number of sources, including company performance, prices, productivity, and employment. Index numbers enable us to identify trends and relationships in the data. So, look at these two tables will help us to imagine the index model clearer. While the table 3.1 provides us the raw data, the table 3.2 converts them into the index number, which help us easier to read. And how to calculate the index number? Now, we are going to the next slide. This is a very simple formula, which is index number equal to scale factor from base year or base month or base quarter multiplied 100. The same example, we choose year 2 is a base year which is 100%, and then we calculate the others following the base year. For instance, year 3 is calculated by the raw number of year 3 is 723.7 divided by 697.2, which is the base year raw number year 2, and then multiplied 100, and we have the solution is 103.8. The same way we can calculate the year 4, year 1, and year 5. So, which those index numbers we can compare each other and to analyze the change, and then can predict the future trend, which helps us a lot in economics and finance field. Thank you.
So today I'm going to talk about compound interest. Compound interest is the interest on a loan or a deposit calculated based on both the initial principal and the accumulated interest from previous periods. There is an example for us. If you earn a 10% annual interest, a deposit of $1,000 would gain you $100 after a year. What happens the following year? You earn interest on your initial deposit, and you earn interest on the interest you just earned. So that's compounding interest. So just look at the graph. You can see how the compound interest works. And next, there's a formula of compound interest. A is the future value of investment or loan, including interest, and P is the principal investment amount. R is the annual interest rate, and N the number of times that interest is compounded per unit T. and T is the time the money is invested or borrowed. There's an example question. If an amount of $5,000 is deposited into a savings account at an annual interest rate of 5%, compounded monthly, the value of the investment after 10 years can be calculated as. Here are the solution of this question. And if we plug those figures into the formula, we can get the following. And so we calculated the investment balance after 10 years, $8,235.05. That's it. Thanks for your listening.
Hello classmate, I am Ngọc from group 5 and today I will talk about index and compound interest applications. First, when we talk about index applications, we think about the symbol, the most simple things. It is an alphabetical list of names or subjects, and you can easily find it in books or set of books. But in economic field, indexes become an excellent estimator of the market volatility, which enables us to characterize the market by performing the task of segmentation with a high degree of reliability. And first, in stock market, an index is made up of similar stocks based on market capitalization, industry, or company size. Upon selection of stocks, the index value is computed. And second, in the consumer price index, we can call it CPI. An index is a measure that examines the weighted average of prices of a basket of consumer goods and services, such as transportation, food, and medical care. And furthermore, an index can be used to describe the total monetary or market value of all the finished goods and services produced within a country's border in a specific time period. And we can call gross domestic product, which stands for GDP. And let's move to the compound interest applications. One of the main applications of the compound interest formula is the calculation of the growth of objects of population. So we can see it in bank transaction, compound interest calculated on our principal amount plus our accumulated interest. And in loans too. So in loans is the way that compound interest work against us. More the interest, giant interest, and we could be easily drawing in debt and debt broke. So and growth and decay in the population is also one application of compound interest. Population increases every year with a certain rate, and the increase in population is the same as compound interest. So that is the end of my part. So thank you for listening.
Okay, that's the end of video in Team 5. If you have any question about the base years, the interest, or the index, please tell us. We'll solve it for